coming in from Jammu. An intruder from Pakistan has now been neutralized by the BSF. This is the big breaking news that we are tracking at the moment. Security officials have foiled a Pakistani infiltration bid at the Indo-Pakistan border, and Pakistani intruder tried to enter the Indian territory late last night and was shot dead by BSF troops after he ignored the warnings of the security officials. The security officials there warned the intruder. They fired warning shots, but despite that warning, the intruder started making his way towards the Indian side of the border, and after that is when he was neutralized. The infiltration bid has been foiled. Goswami is live with us. Goswami, a very good morning to you. Tell us about the latest infiltration bid and also the anti-terror operations that are currently underway in Jammu and Kashmir.
Deepak, at a time when we are witnessing a threat from the terror groups in the hinterland as well as an attempt from across the border, a major infiltration bid by the Pakistani intruder has been foiled by the alert troops of the Border Security Force deployed on the Indo-Pakistan border in the RS Pura sector of the Jammu. Right now we are at the same place. It's Abdullian, where the troops of the BSF have foiled the attempt from the adversary and a Pakistani intruder has been neutralized. You will see these are the boys of the Border Security Force, the alert troops that have foiled the nefarious plan of the Pakistan, and now they are in alert. They are maintaining a highest level of alertness, keeping in view the recent spate of incidents that have taken place along the international border, because we have witnessed that starting from Jammu to Kathua, there has been a height in the increasing activities of the terror that have been reported. And this time I'll request Gaurav to move this way, because here is the place where the incident has been reported. This is the Indo-Pakistan international border, where both the countries share their border, and here only the Pakistani intruder tried to enter the Indian territory. The troops of the BSF have cordoned in the entire area, and they are trying to ensure that the adversary's nefarious plan is not foiled. This fence that the Gaurav is going to show you, I'll request Gaurav to zoom from this area so that he can show you the fence that is the Indo-Pakistan border fence, where the attempt was made late last night by the troops of the Pakistani intruder to enter into the Indian territory. First, he was challenged by the troops of the BSF by several aerial warnings, but when he did not stop, he was shot at and shot dead by the troops of the BSF. This is a major infiltration bid that has been foiled by the 7th Battalion of the Border Security Force that has been deployed at the Indo-Pakistan border. And now, if we speak of the prevailing situation, the situation is calm here but tense. Reason being that an intrusion attempt has been made by the Pakistani side. This also comes at a time when we are a day to the visit of Union Home Minister. So Pakistan is not mending its way. They are trying to push as many as intruders into the Indian territory as they can, so that they can have an idea that from where their terrorists can sneak into the Indian territory. Probably what it seems for now, that this was a guide that was sent to have a recce of the area, but due to the alertness of the troops of the Border Security Force, this attempt from the Pakistan has been foiled, and as we speak, a massive search operation is underway in the area. Since this area is highly sensitive, I'll request Gaurav to show you, because this area has been prone to the threats, not only the threats from the Pakistani side that they can push the intruder into the Indian territory, but also the drone threats, and so is the threats by the Pakistani side of the ceasefire violation. And that's why you will see that these bulletproof bunkers, they have been placed in here by the troops of the BSF. These bulletproof bunkers, they help the troops to move in the forward area so that they can keep an eye on what Pakistan is doing and also keeping themselves safe. But a major threat of the Pakistan, threat of intrusion into the Indian territory, that stands now foiled, and these brave hearts of the Border Security Force that have been deployed at the Indo-Pakistan international border, they have done what they are expected to. And now these are the troops of the Border Security Force, those who have been maintaining the alert since late last night, because they saw some suspected movement. Then it was challenged. When the movement did not stop, they fired at it and shot down the Pakistani intruder. And now they are maintaining the highest level of alertness. Reason being that if you look at last 14 days, today is the day 14 of the operation in the Kathua district, and we are witnessing that how close to the international border there have been back-to-back happenings, and a massive search operation there has to be launched by the BSF to rule out any possibility that the Pakistan may attempt to push in more terrorists, because the more focus is on the hinterland, Pakistan may try to exploit that and to push more terrorists from the international border. But the alertness of the Border Security Force on the international border has made it amply clear that no plan of the Pakistan will succeed, and every nefarious design will be foiled by the troops of the Border Security Force. Deepak.